How you do, folks? How y'all doing today? And back again with another ASUS desktop video. This one, I'm going to be installing software and games, some of my personal favorites on this ASUS desktop running Windows 98 2nd edition, I believe. This was manufactured in 2000. So it was probably at the time Windows 2000 came out, and it was right before Windows Millennium Edition came out. As you can see, I got speakers. These are from Creative. I bought those from a eBay listing for $20, and it was an excellent deal, and it works great. And I got those plugged into the back. Now, why I got this computer, because I've been wanting one like this one for a very long time. For a long time, so. And it would be a computer that would have perfect DOS gaming compatibility, as well as a graphics card that could run games at a perfect frame rate speed. And this is the one I went for because it's got a NVIDIA video card at 32 megabytes of video memory, Sound Blaster, 512 megs of RAM, 80 gig hard drive. I do plan to add a network card to this computer one day and another hard drive. Probably be maybe another hard drive. Might be, I don't know. Might get a Western Digital hard drive for this one. I heard they're not that expensive to get on eBay. And we will go ahead and get this started because we do need to test the sound. Yeah, floppy drive's loud. That's Energy Star. It's pretty loud. The floppy drive. I don't know about the CD drives. I think the CD drives are loud. I can't tell. Oh, I don't have sound. Oops. Hold on. Okay, I got sound plugged in. Turn this down. We can hear it, so it works. Its speakers are really loud, so I did have to turn it down, so I apologize. Yeah, it's better. Alright. I actually want to do a quick little canyon test. Yep. Sound works great. And, yep. Very excellent sound. And I'm going to go ahead and get the USB drive so I can put software on there. So I'll be right back. Okay, I just got the USB plugged in now. Before I get started, I just want to warn all of you, there will be edits in this video because of time constraints. I don't want to have you sit here for like 2 to 3 hours. Hopefully I don't get to that mark, but anyway, I got some software I got. Not going to install all of them that I have in my collection of, you know, personal CDs just because to save space, but again, I do plan to add another hard drive to this computer one day. And I plan to get a network card as well. But I just picked out what I have and some software I used to love as a kid as well. But I guess we're going to go ahead and get started. First one is a must-have. This one is Plus 98. This one came out in like 99 or 2000. This is a must-have. I mean, this is great to have features. Set the agreement. Okay. We definitely do not want McAfee virus scan. Go with custom. There's compressed folders, deluxe CD player, desktop themes, disk cleanup add-ons, Golf 1998 Lite, Lose Your Marbles, no maintenance wizard, Organic Art screensaver, Picture It, Express, Spider Solitaire. Those are nice to have, but we definitely do not want the virus scan. But everything else we'll take. And we'll start copying files. And yeah, I think on every single Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows ME, or Windows XP computer, you've got to have Microsoft Plus. Because it is a great, great program to have. It shouldn't take too long to install, but that should be pretty quick. I don't know. It should be a little quick. I don't know. Of course, it's gonna, features a little slideshow on what can you expect with the software, which is pretty nice. I had so many memories using Plus 98 as a kid, as a little kid, growing up in the late 90s, at the end of the 90s, and the early 2000s, in the mid 2000s, and into the 2000s as well. And yeah, I grew up as a Windows 98 and Windows XP kid. We had a Dell Dimension E310 from 2006 with Windows XP and a compact Presario from 2005. And then I had a Gateway desktop from 2007, which ran pretty well. It had a Sound Blaster. It had a ATI range video card, I think, but I think it had 256 megs of RAM and I think it had an 80 gig hard drive too, but I can't remember. But ran pretty well. It ran on a Pentium 3 processor, I think. This one's an AMD Athlon at 900 megahertz, which is pretty fast. Yep, it's going to show the drums. Don't want to configure the desktop themes right now, and there we go. Yep, Plus 98 ready to go. Okay, next what we need to install are Works, Office. I'm going to start with, I'm going to do Microsoft Office 97 Pro. This one was from 1997. It was actually the very first version of Microsoft Office to have Clippy the Office Assistant, I believe. As you can see. Okay. Alright, we're going to go with custom. And of course, we do want to take everything, but Actually, do not want the shortcut bar, because that would get in the way sometimes. Everything else will take. Of course, yeah, we'll let have Office or Outlook or Access. I'll probably never use Microsoft Outlook, though. Okay, this is actually going to take a little while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here, and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, looks like it's installed, so we got Office 97 ready to go, and next we're going to install is Microsoft Works 4.5. This one is from late 96, early 97, but this one's the appropriate version for Windows 98. And of course, we'll go to Custom. Let's get install Works 4.5. Of course, it'll pop up that menu on what you want to do. Okay, I'll do a complete installation, and we'll take the shortcut. Alright, and it's installing. Okay, looks like we got Works 4.5 installed. Just gotta wait for it to update. Now, the USB cable I have is USB 2.0. It's not the fastest, but it's working good, though. Okay, we got Works 4.5 installed. Sorry about the cough. I apologize. And there's also Works Calendar 1.0, which is pretty nice, which is really nice to have. Of course, this is going to install into the Calendar folder. Yeah, let's create a shortcut. Why not? It's actually pretty quick to install. There we go. We got it set. Okay. Exit setup. Alright. What is next? Oh, yeah. Publisher 98. This is a must-have for a computer like this. If you want to make a greeting card from like 1999 or 2000, we'll be ready to go. And this computer is not going to be connected to a printer. I'm going to connect it into a printer on a modern computer. And of course, it's going to want to install the Office folder, which is okay. Okay, I'll do a typical installation. Okay. I'm gonna let it do its thing. It's gonna take a little while, so I'll go ahead and pause and I'll be right back. Okay, I got Publisher 98 installed and I do not want to restart right now. Highly unnecessary when it comes to restarting, but that's just the way it's gotta be. Okay, this next one is actually pretty nice to have, but it's a little controversial. This one is Microsoft Bob. And this one was designed for Windows 3.1, but it's actually a really nice program to have. Just gotta click user, because again, it's not my computer. It's going to be for somebody on eBay, whoever buys it on eBay. Yeah, it's just saying, uh-oh, you need to have specific RAM, but let's just bypass. So we'll hit continue. Do not want Microsoft Bob when we start Windows. That's what we don't want. Okay. Okay, it looks like Bob is about ready to go, and it's probably going to pull up the Yeah, it's going to pull it up from the start menu. So, yeah. It's a great program. Oh, yep, don't want to restart. But we got Microsoft Bob ready to go, just in case, if so desired. I think that was all the Microsoft stuff. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, there's a couple more. This one's pretty nice to have, but I'm probably not going to use it. This one is Encarta 98, and there's also an update. There's also an update, which we'll be doing, but this is Encarta 98. It's a really nice program to have. It's encyclopedia if you want you to use a dictionary on the internet. It's pretty nice to have. Probably won't use it right now. Now, only slight problem with this is that it will force you to install QuickTime. So, but we'll cross the bridge when we get there. Yeah, some games do require QuickTime, and some games will force you to install QuickTime. It's also installing Macromedia software, Shockwave, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, some games will force you to install QuickTime, which is pretty annoying, but we'll cross the bridge when we get there. It's actually a pretty quick install. I actually don't want to run it right now. We'll exit out. I actually want to update it. Of course, it's going to extract all the files. Okay. Got Encarta 98 ready to go. And next, we're going to install this Microsoft IntelliPoint. This is for this IntelliMouse. Really nice program. It's going to initialize the setup. Okay, we don't want to restart right now, but we got IntelliPoint installed. Okay, looks like I actually do want to update the installer. Oh, already exists. I guess don't need to. Guess I don't need to. Okay. Alright, guess I don't need to. Was going to, but I guess it gave me an error, so not going to. Oh, this is a good program. After Dark. This is a great program to use. This is the After Dark 10th Anniversary Edition. It's got the flying toasters right there. Go with custom. Yeah, everything looks good. Yeah, it all looks good. We're already gonna take a little. I don't know. Okay, looks like I don't know how well After Dark installed. Oh, yeah, installed. Okay. Okay. There's modules you could install. Okay, didn't want to create the directory because it already has a directory, but that's okay. Of course, it's going to pull up this MS-DOS command folder, command pop-up. I didn't know it has mist. Huh. Weird. Now let's install all the Star Trek files. Only Star Trek game I have on the computer is Clone Honor Guard. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I heard it's a pretty good game. I don't know. Maybe I'll install it. I don't know. I don't know how well it's going to run, but we'll find out. It's going to install some X-Men stuff. Alright. So we got modules. So we got After Dark ready to go. Sorry for the cough. Next. Oh, we can install Paint Shop. It's pretty nice to have. From Jask Software. Everything's good. There's also an update you could update. Paint Shop Pro is really, really nice program to use on any Windows computer from like 3.1 all the way to like most recent. Okay, don't want to view information. I actually do want to update. I want to update to 5.3. And yeah, we got to make backups because it's important. Okay. So we got Paint Shop Pro ready to go. And next we can install Photoshop. Always a good program to use. Adobe Photoshop 5.5. That's a great program to use on any computer. Takes a little while to pop up, but there it is. Okay, in the US, I'm in the United States. I accept the agreement. Go with custom. Yeah, I don't want Asian languages, but everything will take. And yeah, we can let it open up bitmap files. Okay, let me go ahead and put in my information. Let me go ahead and enter in the serial number, so I'll be right back. Okay, I got the information entered in, so we can let it install its thing. It is going to actually take a little while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here, and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, we got Photoshop installed, so it's ready to go. And so we got mostly all of it installed. We got Plus installed, we got Publisher installed. Oh, yeah, VLC Media Player, but I actually need to put the Unicals in first. Now we can install VLC Media Player. This is a version from, I think, 2005, 2006, I think. This is actually the very last version for supported for Windows 98. Now, you could actually run newer versions with kernel X, but it's actually very sketchy and very glitchy. So I'm not going to do that. We'll let it do a full install. Yeah, it does not have a previous install, but... And it's a free program to download from the internet. Okay, very quick install. We got VLC ready to go. Next we'll install is Windows Media Player 9. Which is, it was built in with Windows XP retail version of Windows XP, and I think it was also used for Service Pack 1, I believe. So with the retail version of Windows XP and Windows XP Service Pack 1, yes, it would come with Media Player 9. Okay, we'll accept the agreement. Okay. Yeah, don't want audio files. Yeah, I don't want MP3, don't want music CD playback. Everything's good. Of course, it's going to want to open up the media guide, which is no longer going to work on this computer. But we got media player installed. There's also there's multiple updates, actually. And there's the skins. You can install skins, which is really nice to have. Oh, it's got an Xbox Live skin. Did not know that. It's really cool. Ancient Mythology skin. Xbox Music Mixer, XSN Sports skin. Alright, well, we got that ready to go. Dye-Cain Tools, we're going to wait on that since that requires a restart, but we can go ahead and install .NET Framework 2.0. Oh, my goodness. Alright. It's actually pretty nice to have .NET Framework. Some of the games actually do require .NET Framework. Might take a bit. Okay, it took a little while for .NET Framework to install, but it is ready to go. The next we'll install is Adobe Acrobat, Adobe Reader version 6.02. This is the full shebang. And the reason why I want to install it is because it's really nice to have. I like to use it to, like, I don't know, make a novel from like 1999 or 2000. It'd be really, really nice and ready to go. Yeah. Okay. I think this is the version that came out like 2002, I think. I think that's when it came out. Okay. Let it install. This one's the full shebang right here. And it was very quick to install. So there we go. We got Adobe Acrobat Reader 6.02 ready to go. And let's go ahead and install Dye-Cain Tools because we will need that for when we do mount ISO images. Of course, it's going to install a virtual SCSI adapter. Okay. Don't want to restart right now. Oh, I like this one. This one is, this setup right here, this one's Tweak UI. This is really nice to have more features. Pretty nice to have. Let's go ahead and install QuickTime version 6.52, because some of the games do require QuickTime, and some will actually force you to install QuickTime. But again, we will cross the bridge when we get there. Go with custom. Okay. It's going to pull up the startup menu. Okay. I'm on an internet LAN. Right. Don't want to launch it right now. So there we go. We got QuickTime ready to go. Oh, this is a really nice program to have. RetroZilla. Like, if you ever connect to the internet on Windows 98, you would need to have RetroZilla. Because Internet Explorer 6, I think, doesn't work. But you could get it to work, but not all the features work. But with RetroZilla, you would get all the features to work. Yeah, we'll do a complete install. There's a quick launch. And it was actually pretty quick to install, but I'm gonna actually do want to set it as default browser, and yeah, there it is. So, all right, so we got RetroZilla ready. We'll install WinRAR. It's always a good program whenever we need to extract stuff. ISO. Okay. All right, and then we'll install Win. Actually, do want to install WinImage. It's nice for making disk images when you want to make a floppy disk. It's pretty nice to have. Okay. Okay, so we got all the Microsoft software installed. So now we can go ahead and install games from the folders. First I'm going to install is Age of Empires Gold. This is the Gold Edition. This is a really nice game. It has the expansion pack, the Rise of Rome expansion pack. I'll do a full install. Why not? It's just we've got the hard drive space to spare, and it's pretty cool about the install. It builds this when you install. Now this might take a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and pause for a bit, and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, we got Age of Empires Gold ready to go. We can let it install. Alright, so we got Age of Empires ready to go. Age of Empires 2, we're going to install last because I think that requires a restart. Next we'll install the Best of Windows Entertainment Pack. It's actually very quick to install. Okay, we got Best of Windows Entertainment Pack ready to go. It's actually pretty quick to install. There's all the stuff. There's even a free cell. Okay, next we'll install is a racing game. This one's Microsoft Kart Precision Racing. Always a great game. I never played this, though. It's pretty nice to have.
This is Bob Varsha. Thanks for buying Microsoft's Kart Precision Racing.
Yeah, we'll do a complete install. Why not? Okay. Okay, looks like Kart Precision Racing should be installed and ready to go. Go ahead and add the shortcut.
This is Bobby Rahal. If you think you've got what it takes to race on 3 continents, 17 tracks, and compete for the PPG Kart World Series Championship, what are you waiting for? Let's get racing.
I don't want to right now. I actually do not want to restart right now because I actually want to update it. Of course, this is going to install more stuff. And this might take a while either, so I'll pause right here. Okay, so we got Kart Precision Racing installed. And next, we'll install Microsoft Combat Flight Simulator 2. It's a pretty fun game. Just gotta get that up and going. Go with custom. Well, don't want DirectX. We'll take all the files. Create a shortcut. It's going to be a while. I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, so we got Combat Flight Simulator 2 installed. Next, how about we'll install Flight Simulator 2000. It's a great flight game. You can actually use the, I think the Microsoft Sidewire controller to use it. I don't have it yet, but I do plan to buy one. Really nice looking Microsoft controller that will work on this computer. Oh. This is the professional edition. Custom. Yeah. And yeah, let's take everything. We got plenty of hard drive space to spare, but again, it's going to take a while because it's almost 1.5 gigs to install. So I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, looks like we got Flight Simulator 2000 installed. Of course, we do want to do an update the game. Which it doesn't take too long. Which we don't want to restart. Okay. Next we'll install Microsoft Golf 2001. I think it's a more era appropriate. We'll do a maximum install, because why not? Alright, it's going to take time, so I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Alright, so we got Golf 2001 installed. And next we'll install some real good racing games using the next programs. First one's Midtown Madness. Midtown Madness, I had fond memories playing this game.
Welcome to Microsoft Midtown Madness, Chicago Edition.
Yep, it takes place in Chicago. It's a game where you race through the streets of Chicago. I should visit Chicago one day. It's actually a really nice city to visit and tour, you know. Alright, it's going to take time, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay, we got Midtown Madness installed. Actually want to update it a bit. There's also the XP compatibility patch, which is nice to patch that. And next we'll install the cleverly, appropriately named Midtown Madness 2, which is, I heard it's just as good as the first one. So, yeah, we'll go typical. Okay, and again, this is going to take a while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay, looks like it's about done installing, and it is. We could do another update as well. And next, we'll install Monster Truck Madness. Had fond memories playing the game.
Are you ready for Monster Truck Madness?
And yep. Yeah, I never went to a Monster Truck event in my life. I have watched it on TV before. do a complete install. We'll create a shortcut.
Hey, thanks for buying Microsoft's Monster Truck Madness. I'm Army Armstrong, and as a TV commentator for Monster Truck Racing, I can tell you that this is as real as it gets. Don't forget to register your game with Microsoft so they can keep you in the loop and up to date on other products that will keep you tickled pink.
Yeah, it is going to take a while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay, looks like Monster Truck Madness is ready to go. But you don't want to restart right now.
Whoa!
And he says, whoa! Yeah, I just don't want to restart right now. Alright, now we can install the appropriately named Monster Truck Madness 2. We'll set it as English.
This is Army Armstrong. Are you ready for Monster Truck Madness 2?
I'm just going to install it. Well, it's actually, I don't know how long that's going to take. Might be quicker, but again, I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay.
Let's get racing with Monster Truck Madness 2.
How about later? I don't want to right now. Anyway, I just got to patch it. Right, there we go. We got Monster Truck Madness 2 ready to go. And what's next? I think we got all the other stuff. Oh, yeah. Microsoft Puzzle Collection. Yeah, it's good playing puzzle games, you know. We'll do typical. And it's probably not going to take very long to install. I'll just keep it right here. Put a shortcut. Don't want modem. Okay, we got puzzle collection ready to go. Next, we'll install... Oh, yes! I remember this one. Return of Arcade. Microsoft Return of Arcade Anniversary Edition. This one was released around late 1999, I believe. And it's got, you know, Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Galaxian. It's got Miss Pac-Man, too, in pole position. And, yeah. It's pretty fun, huh? Alright, so we got Return of Arcade Anniversary Edition ready to go, and next, I guess that's all the games. Yeah, I think that's all the games. I guess I'll go ahead and install Age of Empires 2. Why not? It's just as good as the first one. Do a full install. Shortcut. Okay, and it's installing. Okay, we got Age of Empires 2. I just got to crack it a bit. Just got to patch it. Okay, and there we go. We got Age of Empires 2 ready to go. Okay, I went on ahead and restarted just because it was time to do so. Now, the next games I want to install are games from ISO Images. So, I do have to load Damien Tools in. So, I think we'll do it from here. It's the G drive. We have to go to the USB. Okay. Okay, we'll install. Let's go ahead and install 101 Dalmatians animated storybook from Disney, which you still love playing this game as a kid. And of course, one of those games where the color bar fills in during install, which is pretty convenient. Okay, it's ready to go. Next, we'll install 3D Ultra Mini Golf, which is a great game. It's really fun, from Sierra. Now, you gotta have at least one Sierra game on every old computer, you know. It's just my necessity. Okay.
Your system is correctly
Test it.
configured for playing WAV files.
Oh yeah, MIDI works great. Okay, it's not gonna test the CD drive because it doesn't have in it. So it's gonna do. And this happens all the time when you try to install computers on like faster processors. You would get this very annoying injured by zero error, and the setup fails. And when you try to start it again, nothing happens. So the best way to do it is to restart the computer, which is very annoying. Okay, restarted. Kind of threw us off a bit. We actually don't want to do the test because it will give us that integer by zero error. Don't want demos. I want a large install. And it's installing. Okay, it looks like Ultra Mini Golf is ready to go. Don't want to register. Don't want to restart. And there we go. We got 3D Ultra Mini Golf ready to go. Next, we'll install some 3D Ultra Pinball, starting with the original one. Oh, it's NASCAR Pinball. Ugh. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, the original one. Okay, there we go. We'll get to NASCAR Pinball in a bit, but here we go. Just want to test the sound.
Your system is correctly configured for playing WAV files.
Okay. Want a large install. It's actually pretty quick to install. Don't want to register. Okay. Next, we'll install Creep Night. I think Creep Night was the only 3D Ultra Pinball game I've ever owned. So we'll install that.
Welcome to our castle. Stay for a spell.
Again, I'll do a large install. Okay, don't want to register. Next up is the Lost Continent. I think the installation for this game is a bit newer.
Open for business.
Install that.
I'll be back. You can count on it.
Yeah, we can hear it. Yeah, we hear MIDI. And of course I'll do a large install as well. Don't want demos. Oh, I should try out You Don't Know Jack one day. Okay. Okay. Okay, we don't want bookmarks. Don't want to register. Okay. Now we can install NASCAR Pinball. I just didn't see it. You can hear it. Again, I'll do a large install. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll create a shortcut. Don't want bookmarks. Don't want to register. Okay. So we got that. And the last pinball game is 3D Ultra Pinball Thrill Ride. So. Install that.
Welcome to 3D Ultra Thrill Ride.
Yeah, it's like a person over the public address announcing system, huh? Alright. Yeah, we'll do a full install, why not? Save just to... Got space to spare, but it is going to take a while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay. It's actually going to install Indio. Some games do require Indio. No updates. Don't want to register. Don't want to restart. Don't want README. So we got 3D Ultra Pinball ready to go. The next game we'll install is Arcade's Greatest Hits, the Midway Collection 2. Now, this actually has no install to it, so we actually need to copy the... Not restarting. Actually need to copy the files. Because this game's got no install. I will create a folder. I'm going to name it Midway Collection. And of course I'll create the shortcuts later. So it's going to take a bit, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay, so next we have Living Books game, a couple of Living Books games right here. This one is Arthur's Birthday. That's where we'll install that. Now, I do remember playing Living Books games as a kid growing up. It's actually pretty quick to install. Okay. The next one is Arthur's Teacher Trouble, also from Living Books. Okay. Don't want to register. Okay. Then we'll... Got more Living Books games we'll be showing you a little later. Next one is Big Job, a construction building block game made by the Discovery Channel. Now, this game will refuse to run. It will install, but it will refuse to run if you don't have it set at 256 colors. So we'll install that. It's gonna... Don't want quick time. Okay, don't want that. Okay, so we got Big Job ready to go. Next, we'll install the Bizarre Adventures of Woodruff and the Schnibble from Sierra. Actually, yeah, we got to do this manually. This is a 3.1 game. It's got no auto run. It's G / setup. And this has no test, so no integer divided by 0 error. It was really quick, and it was actually very quick to install. It's going to want us to install WinG, but don't want that. Don't want to restart. Yeah, there we go. So we got it installed, ready to go. Now, this one I'm going to skip because it never worked on any Windows 98 computers. Next, we'll install is Connections. This was also from the Discovery Channel. This was based off a TV show from the late 70s, I think. Go with custom. Don't want quick time. Sorry about the cough. Okay, so we got Connections ready to go. Next, we'll install a game from Sega. This one's Crazy Taxi. It's a great race game. I used to play Crazy Taxi on the Dreamcast years ago. This game's a little newer, but it works very well on Windows 98. It's going to install. Okay, so we got Crazy Taxi installed, so it's ready to go. Next, Creator. I gotta tell what Creator it is. Oh, it's Lego Creator. Yeah, that's what it is. Used to play this as a kid. It's gonna take a little while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Alright, so it looks like we got Lego Creator installed, so it's ready to go. And next, we'll install Croc. I used to play both Croc 1 and Croc 2 for the original PlayStation. Many, many years ago. I think I first got this game on the PC when when I was watching a video from the Flying Scotsman about this game. That's when the Flying Scotsman was telling us about it. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay, for now I don't have a joystick, so just go keyboard for now. Don't want to read me. Don't want to restart. And then next we'll install the cleverly named Croc 2. Which is the sequel to the first one. It's actually much quicker to install. Don't want DirectX. Alright, so we got Croc 2 ready to go. Next, we'll install... Oh, we got some Disney games. We got a lot of Disney games we got to install. Let's do Toy Story 2 Activity Center, which does have the voices of Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, and Joan Cusack. I do have the original Toy Story, which we'll be getting into later on. And of course, it's actually one of those games where we'll play music during install. US. Alright, and it's installing. Okay, we don't want to register. Don't want to launch it right now. Yep, you used to love playing Toy Story 2 as a kid, you know. Next, we'll install 101 Dalmatians Escape from Devil Manor. I think it's also a platform game, and I'm not definitely too sure. I could be wrong, though. A standard install. And shouldn't take too long to install. Okay. It's actually going to do a little test. I did not hear it. It's actually one of those games where it's going to detect the sound card. No, I don't want to try that. Nope.
Well.
Okay. So we got that installed. Next, we'll do 102 Dalmatians Activity Center. Because why not? Maximum install. It's gonna take time, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. No, should be pretty quick. pain of this. I'll stop right here. Okay, yeah, it did pop up the QuickTime installer, which is what we're not going to do. Not going to register. We got 102 Dalmatians set up. It actually took a little while. I had to get a big file to copy, but... And we've got A Bug's Life we'll be installing. I did play A Bug's Life on the original PlayStation years ago. It was an okay game for PlayStation, but the graphics weren't that good, I heard. The gameplay was alright, but actually the graphics were good. My mistake. The graphics were good. The gameplay wasn't, though. Controls were okay, though. But the best Disney game, I think, on the PlayStation was, I think, Tarzan. And I used to play Tarzan on the PlayStation. It was an excellent Disney game. It was pretty fun. You know. But for this game, it's always nice to have. I'm just gonna pause for a bit. Okay, I don't want the demo. Okay, got setup completed. Okay. Next, Aladdin in Azura's Revenge. I remember playing Aladdin on the Sega Genesis. It was really good on the Genesis, but it also came out on Super Nintendo. And it's also going to play music as well, since I think this install, I think it plays different kinds of music, you know. Maybe I'll just keep it right here since it's a pretty quick install. Don't want to register. Don't want to restart. Alright. Next, we'll install Tarzan. Alright, that installs quicker than expected, but we got Tarzan installed and ready to go. Okay, we got two more for now. We got Lion King animated storybook. Now, the Lion King, this one has the voice of Jonathan Taylor Thomas, who played as Simba. I actually need to get into... Actually, let's do this. G setup, yeah. Custom. Play later. I think this is like a 3.1 game or something. But it does have the voice of Jonathan Taylor Thomas, which I remember the movie as a kid. And I used to play this game as a kid. Next up, we got Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. have a microphone, so should be a pretty quick install. I don't know what the hang is. You go ahead and pause right here. Okay, didn't take very long to install. We don't want to register right now. And we've got that ready to go. So I think that's it for Disney games for now. And next, we'll install Doom, the Ultimate Doom, which is an MS-DOS game. Yeah, I don't think it's got auto run, so we gotta do this. Install. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. It's installing. Keyboard, Sound Blaster. Of course, it is going to launch, but we're not going to play it right now, but works good. All right, don't want to play it right now. There we go, we got Doom ready to go. I don't think I did play Doom on the 32X, but not on PlayStation. Okay, next one we'll install is Dungeon Keeper 2. It's a pretty good dungeon game. This one's from Electronic Arts. And for Bullfrog Productions. Okay, we'll let it install its thing. Okay, we got Dungeon Keeper 2 installed, and I do not want to launch it right now. So there we go, Dungeon Keeper 2 ready to go. Next, we'll install a game I always used to play on the Sega Saturn, and that is Earthworm Jim 3D, which I do remember the TV series on the WB channel. It has the voice of Dan Castellaneta in it. He voiced Earthworm Jim in that TV series. Do a full install. This one was made by Interplay. We'll let it do its thing. Okay, we got Earthworm Jim 3D ready to go. We don't want to install it, or blah blah blah, launch it right now. Don't want to register. Don't want to launch, I should say. But here we go, it's ready to go. Okay, next one is, I think it's Bearstein Bears Get in a Fight. I think that's what it is. Oh, no, not it. Okay, install. Let's look at it. Oh yeah, it's the Bearstein Bears Get in a Fight, which I do remember the TV series on the PBS channel. I remember watching it on the PBS channel a long time ago. Okay, let me go ahead and try this. Let me see if I can install it. Hold on. Okay, I did restart. Let's see if it works. Nope. No, still doesn't want to work. I don't think we can install it. It works well on Windows 95, but I don't know why it doesn't on Windows 98, so I guess we'll have to bail that one out for now until I find out what the issue is. There's a lot of Freddy Fish games. Just going to quickly go through them, see which one does need to be installed. It's from Humongous Entertainment. Yeah, I don't think they require installs at all. I think this one requires an install. I'm not too sure. I do remember playing the Freddy Fish games as a kid, growing up, you know. Maybe they all don't require an install. I don't know. I think this one might be installed. I don't know.
Quit.
How about 4? Nope. No, I think we'll be installing. Think we're going to install those later. Not going to install Freddy Fish right now. I'm just going to wait. Next we'll install is Fun Tilt Full Tilt Pinball from Maxis. Obviously, that's how it brought in 3D Pinball Space Cadet. Alright, we'll install those. Don't want to register. Don't want to restart. Oh, yeah. Gotta love that sound. Brings me back so many memories playing the old Maxis games, you know. Next, we'll install Fun Trucks from Focus. I believe it's Truckology. Yeah, it's Truckology. Gonna install that. Don't want quick time. It's from Maris Multimedia. I think it's like Maxis or something. I don't know. Got that set to go. Next is Grandma and Me, another Living Books game. This one installs. Next, we have the Gus games. We have Gus Goes to Cyberopolis, Gus Goes to Cyberstone Park, Gus Goes to the Kooky Carnival, and Gus Goes to the Megarific Museum. So, that's what we'll be installing those. I remember playing the Gus games as a kid growing up. Yeah, one of them does not have auto run. Cyberstone Park was the very last Gust game to come out on the PC. Okay, we don't want QuickTime. Got a much more superior version of QuickTime. And the last one is the Gus goes to the Megarific Museum. I'm going to make a different directory. Why not? Gus goes. Okay. Okay. No QuickTime. So we got all the Gus games installed. So they're all ready to go. And next we'll install is another Living Books game. This one is Harry Haunted House. Again, this has no auto run. Don't know why it's giving me an error on Bearstein Bears getting a fight installed. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. Okay. And then next we'll install another Sierra game. This one is the Incredible Toon Machine. This is like it's the Incredible Machine, but it's like it's just like from a Saturday morning cartoon. So we'll be installing that. Again, this has no auto run. Yep. Okay. Get that installed. Okay, it is complete. And a setup error. That happens all the time. It's a installation. Yeah, that happens all the time. It's just nothing. But there we go. Incredible Toon Machine is ready to go. And yeah, on all other computers, yeah, that error would pop up. But it's an error message that we disregard on that. And next we'll install another racing game. This one's Interstate 76. This is the Gold Edition. And I used to play that game. It's a lot of fun. It's a very good game. Okay, we'll see if it runs. Oh, there we go. It actually plays music at auto run. I think this is based, it's just like from the Dukes of Hazzard or something. I don't think I saw the TV series. I remember the movie, though.
Domestic news, our Washington correspondent, Kurt Marshall.
Don't want to register.
Well, it seems this year's OPEC oil embargo has hit the recessive U.S. economy harder than anyone expected. and the situation has been
Think
made worse
we'll,
by terrorist threats against the strategic oil reserve. Lance Batista, senior
got
White House
NVIDIA,
economic
so
advisor,
probably
said
do 3D
Tuesday at a news
accelerated.
conference,
Do a recommended
the outlook
install.
for the near future does appear somewhat
Okay,
bleak given
and
the
it's
domestic
gonna
oil situation.
take a little
The
while
threat
to
of
install. I'll go
widescale
ahead and
fuel
pause right here and I'll
shortage has
catch
the
you on the other
American
side. Okay, we got Interstate 76 ready to go. It's good. So now, let's install, next up we're going to install is the original Jazz Jackrabbit, which is a game I loved playing. This one's another MS-DOS game. Oh, it's got no auto run. Oh. I think it's G. I think it's set up, yeah. Got the Sound Blaster. Let's out and save. Okay, so we got Jazz Jackrabbit ready to go. Install Jazz Jackrabbit 2. Shortcut. Okay. Of course, I do have the holiday version of Jazz Jackrabbit 2. Same setup. Okay, we got Jazz Jackrabbit 2 Holiday Hair ready to go. So next game we'll install is Jungle Adventure. I do believe it's Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games. Yes, it is. Yep, Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games, and we'll do a full install. And of course, it's going to play that lovely music during install. But yeah, it's got voices of Timon and Pumbaa, as you could see. I'll go ahead and pause for. I don't know. Shouldn't take too long to install. So I'll just keep it right here.
Hey, Timon, they're ready. Pumbaa, take your place. We got a lot to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we hear MIDI, we hear drums. Yep. Don't want to play it right now, but we got that ready to go. Next, we've got the King's Quest games we're going to install, starting with King's Quest V, which is a really old game, but it works on Windows 98. It's not going to have auto-run, or... Oh... the keyboard. Huh. Oh... Well, guess not. Guess that won't do it. Could be an incomplete file. Could be an incomplete file, I don't know. Let's do King's Quest VI. I do have King's Quest V as a physical copy. Maybe I'll install a physical copy of it. See if that works. That pops up. C drive. Okay. Large install. This might take a bit, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay, that took quicker than expected, but got that taken care of. So we got King's Quest 6 ready to go. And next we'll install King's Quest 7 right here. Again, yeah, this has no auto run. Or let's see. Setup. Yeah, there we go. I think this is a 3.1 game, and it's not going to have that test, so no integer divided by 0 error. And yeah, we hear MIDI. I don't know what the... Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay, we don't want that. Don't want to restart. Okay. So we got that installed. Next, we'll install King's Quest 8, Mask of Eternity. Much newer install. Okay. Okay, we can hear it. It's going to install, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay, so we got King's Quest 8 installed. I don't want to register, don't want README. It's already got DirectX on there. So yeah, we got King's Quest 8 installed and ready to go. Next, we'll install Lego Island. And, that's what we're going to install. Yeah, it doesn't run well on Packard Bell computers, though, unless you have a computer with a specific processor speed or specific RAM. But this one runs very well on Windows 98. Okay, don't want DirectX. Next, we'll install Lego Island 2. It's a bit newer, but works well on Windows 98. I wonder when this was released. Can't tell. Typical installation. This one's going to take a while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here, and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, we got Lego Island 2 installed, so it's ready to go. Next, we'll install Dye-Cain Activity Center. Don't want to restart. sometimes it automatically launches, but probably not in this one. Okay. Next, we'll install the Magic School Bus Explores the Human Body. Now, a lot of YouTubers have been complaining that the copywriters don't like this on YouTube, but I think showing the install does not hurt. Oh. It's actually this actually does not install if you don't have it at 256 colors. So we gotta change it. Don't want to restart. Okay. Okay. Okay, we just gotta test out the MIDI. Yeah, we can hear it. Drums work. Yeah, we can let it run the test. Yeah, we'll let it use full screen animation. And we got Magic School Bus ready to go, so we gotta get out of it before the copyright police show up. And next game we'll install is Mech Warrior 2. Sorry about the cough. Mech Warrior 2 was made by Activision. It's a fun mech style game. Plays music during install. We'll go full blown. Okay, so we got Mech Warrior 2 ready to go. Don't want NetMech. Okay. And next we'll install Mech Warrior 3. Now, Mech Warrior 3 was made by Micropose and Hasbro Interactive. Agreement. Create folder. Custom. We'll take AVI files. Okay. So we'll let it install its thing. Okay, we got Mech Warrior 3 installed. So now, create the shortcut. Don't want DirectX. Don't want README. So there you go. Mech Warrior 3 is installed. And next, we'll install Mixed Up Mother Goose Deluxe from Sierra. Again, it's got no auto run. Okay, install. Yeah, me works. Okay. Got Mixed Up Mother Goose Deluxe ready to go. Next, we'll install Monkster. I don't know which one. What is that called? Oh, that has to be install. Oh, it's Little Monkster at School. So that's what it's called. Yeah. Okay, got that. That was very quick to install. Next we'll install is My First Encyclopedia and Spider-Man Cartoon Maker. This was These two were bundled with Packard Bells that were either for Windows for Workgroups 3.11 or Windows 95. Now this game will actually refuse to install if you don't have it set at 256 color, so we gotta do a quick change in the control panel. Might be set up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we'll get those installed. Go with custom. Yeah, we got MIDI. And then here's Spider-Man Cartoon Maker. MIDI works. Okay. Guess it's installed, so now we can go back to where it is. Okay, much better. Next, we'll install Myst. Very cool game. This is a really cool game. This one's Myst from Warner Bros. This one is the Windows 95 version of Myst. It didn't take very long to install. It's going to install QuickTime. It actually wants to install a demo, which I'm not going to do. Alright. Don't want to register. So we got Myst ready to go. Okay, we have some Need for Speed games. There's also Road and Track presents the Need for Speed, which I'll probably install right now, since we'll do the Need for Speed games in order. Already have DirectX. And this is an MS-DOS game. Of course, it pops up the auto adjust. Take the sound card. Probably do a test. Yep, works good. Test out the video. Out of range? I don't get that. Huh. Okay. Weird. Custom. And yeah, we can take everything. Yeah, we'll take everything. Got plenty of space to spare. So we'll let it install and I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay, we got Need for Speed installed, so we can just get out of that. Okay. Next, we'll install Need for Speed 2. Go with a maximum install. Okay, we'll let it do its thing. Okay. So we got Need for Speed 2 installed. Next, we'll install Need for Speed 3, which I used to play all the Need for Speed games on the PlayStation. Install. Go to maximum. Of course, it wants to install channelware. And now it's ready to install, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Alright, we got Need for Speed 3 installed. Okay. Next. This is, last Need for Speed game for now is Need for Speed High Stakes. Now, I do have Porsche Unleashed, but I only play on the PlayStation, because it plays better than it does on PC. English. Okay. Go to full install. Okay. Let it do its thing. Okay. So we got High Stakes installed. Don't want to register, and it's ready to go. That's it for all the Need for Speed games. The next we'll install is a game I always loved playing on the PlayStation, and that is Nicktoons Racing. It's a game with all the Nicktoons characters. And yes, my favorite time capsule of Nickelodeon was, I believe, 1990. That you could throw back. I think it's from like 1993 to 1997, I believe. But I believe so, yeah. Yeah, do a full install. Great shortcut. Alright. And I'll pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side, folks. Okay, we got Nicktoons Racing installed and I don't want to register. Already got DirectX 9.0C on there. Okay. So we got that installed. Next. Pajama Sam. I remember the Pajama Sam games growing up. Of course, they actually don't require installs, but probably skip those. We'll come back to that, but we'll come back to that later. Not going to install those right now. PBI, I don't know what that stands for. Oh, I believe it's, yeah, it's from Packard Bell. I think it's Interactive. Look at this real quick. Oh. It's got Millie and Yuckadoos. I'm going to install Millie Fits Willie. I don't know. It's from G. I need to change that. Okay, got that set up, so it's very quick to install. Next, we'll install Rainbow Six, the original Rainbow Six from Ubisoft, which I played Rainbow Six 3 on the Xbox, but I never played this one though. Do a full install, and we'll let it run. Okay, so we got Rainbow Six installed, so it's ready to go. And next we'll install the original Rayman, which is a very awesome platform game. I do have the PlayStation version of Rayman, which was a launch title back then. And this one is another MS-DOS game, so it's gonna English. It's gonna test the video card. I've got a Sound Blaster. Install. Extended install with video. Okay, we'll let it run. Okay, we got Rayman installed, which I'm not going to play right now. It's a really nice game, but then again, I don't feel like playing it right now. Next, we'll install Rayman 2, The Great Escape. I played Rayman 2 on the... I think I played it on the Dreamcast. I don't think I had the N64 version. I had it on the Dreamcast, which played great on the Dreamcast. And, yeah, it looks good. So, let it do its thing, and I'll pause right here and catch you on the other side. Okay, we got Rayman 2 installed, so we don't want README. Alright, it's ready to go. And of course, it did create a shortcut. Next, we'll install Real Mist 3D. It's a Myst game, but except it's in an incredibly 3D world environment. It's from Mattel Interactive. I think Mattel made that game. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, we'll do a full install. We got plenty of space to spare. Don't want DirectX, greatest shortcut. And it's going to take a while to install, so I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, we've got Real Mist 3D installed. Don't want to register. Okay. There we go. Real Mist 3D ready to go. Next, we'll install Return of the Incredible Machine Contraptions.
Welcome to the return of the Incredible Machine Contraptions.
Okay. Do a large install so that it can run faster. And we'll let it do its thing. Okay, we got that. Don't want that. Don't want to register. Don't want to play it. It's a really good game, but I don't feel like playing it right now. Okay. Next, we'll install Roll Cage. Roll Cage is pretty fun. Pretty fun racing game. I don't have Roll Cage 2, though. We'll do a full install. And we'll let it install. Okay, we got Roll Cage installed. Don't want README. And we don't want to run it right now. So we got Roll Cage installed. Oh, this is one of my favorite games. Roller Coaster Tycoon Deluxe. It's got the original Roller Coaster Tycoon with the expansion packs in it. It's actually really good. This game I would lose about 6 to 8 hours playing. I lose about 6 or 8 hours playing. This game, I was inspired from when Billy Core and the Nostalgia Mall was talking about it on one of his videos on YouTube. I think it was a while back though, showing how awesome that game is. He actually did some gameplay. If you want to go check it out on YouTube, search for the Nostalgia Mall Roller Coaster Tycoon, and he'll tell you all about it. All right, I'll let it pause right here. Okay, so we got Roller Coaster Tycoon ready to go. Actually, don't want to register. Yeah, we'll create a shortcut. Why not? So there we go. It's ready to go. Next, we'll install Rough, another Living Books game. It's not going to have auto run. It's Rough's Bone. That's what it is. It's actually really quick to install. So we got Rough ready to go. Rough's Bone, I should say. The next game is another Sega game. This one's called Daytona USA. This is the deluxe edition. And I do remember playing Daytona USA out on arcade a long time ago. And this is the expert software version, so it's going to install the documentation first. I think it's a re-release copy, which has the expert software intro. What's really cool about the setup, it's got this earth with... I don't know what it is. Alright. Do a full install. Alright, I'll go ahead and pause right here, and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, we got Daytona USA Deluxe installed. I do not want to register. Okay. So we got Daytona USA Deluxe ready to go. Next. What's next? What is next? Oh yeah, SimCity 2000 Special Edition from ASUS. That's what we're going to be installing. Don't want to register. There's the menu. Okay, so we got SimCity 2000, but there's also SimCity Classic that I will install. It's right here. And after that, we get into the Sonic games, which are really good. Most of them, I should say. Oh. Setup. Oh, there we go. Okay. Of course, it's a 3.1 game, so it's gonna pull up the folder from the start menu. Oh, it's done. Okay. So SimCity Classic ready to go, and next on to the really good games. These have been getting much good, and what can you expect? Next I'll be installing is Sonic CD. This is actually the very first Sonic game I've played on the PC. Long time ago. And of course, it's expert software where you can install the documentation, but you have to install it from the CD folder. So I'll be doing that later. It's going to be a little while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, we got Sonic CD installed. Now, only problem with this game is that this game refuses to run if you don't have it set at 256 colors. Next, we'll install Sonic and Knuckles Collection. It has Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Sonic and Knuckles. Okay, we're going to be installing that. Alright, so we got documentation installed. Now we can install the game. It's actually really, really quick to install. Now there's also Sonic the Hedgehog screensavers that I will install. Which I'm actually going to do right now. Custom. Yeah, we'll take everything. Why not? And we'll let it install. Of course, this might take a little while, so I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, we got Sonic Screensaver installed, so now we got Sonic and Knuckles Collection ready to go. The next is Sonic 3D Blast, which I used to play on the Sega Genesis. It's not the best Sonic game out there. It's actually not as good as the other Sonic games, but it's still a pretty good game. You know, it was actually a bit harder, actually, but I've never played on the Sega Saturn. I think the graphics aren't as good as this version, I believe. Okay, don't want to install DirectX. It's actually one of those games where it's going to automatically launch, so we got to do an Alt F4. If we can get it. Hold on. Okay, I did have to restart because Sonic 3D Blast was not able to run from the USB. It would only, I think it only runs from the CD, but which I do have a physical copy of. But I don't know how well Sonic 3D Blast ran. Yeah, guess it installed, so it's good to go. And next, one more Sonic game for now. This is Sonic R, which was a racing game, which I used to play on the Sega. I don't think I don't think I ever played it on the Sega Saturn though. I never owned a Sega Saturn. Actually, no, I did play on the Sega Saturn, but I think one of my friends from high school had one. I think. I can't remember. I used to play it though. It's going to take a while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. No? Okay, so we got Sonic R installed. Don't want DirectX. It's also going to automatically launch. It's actually one of those games that's also going to launch. We got to do an Alt F4. And, there we go. It's a great game, but I don't feel like playing it right now. But we got Sonic R installed. And next we'll install Speed Busters from Ubisoft. I think this is a game before Speed Devils came out for the Dreamcast, which is kind of like Twisted Metal on the PlayStation. Install it. Yeah, full install works. Now we'll let it run. Okay, got Speed Busters installed, ready to go. And next, we'll install Streets of SimCity. Now, it's another game from Maxis, but this game is actually very, very flawed. It's actually not a very good SimCity game, actually. It's very flawed. The graphics are pretty good. Gameplay's not that good, though. But this game's pretty neat, though. It's based on like a 1970s cop show, I believe. And of course, it's going to play music during install. So I'll go ahead and pause right here, and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, we got Streets of SimCity installed. Don't want DirectX. Don't want to restart. And we will exit out of that. And we got some SWAT games. I'll install Police Quest SWAT from Sierra. Installing those.
Your system is correctly configured for playing WAV files.
I think this is a newer install. The original copy has the original install. This one's newer. I think this is the re-release. Don't want to install it. The next we'll install SWAT 2. English. Yeah. This is from Pointsoft Navigator. This is for Police Quest SWAT. This one's in Spanish. This one's in Spanish, I think. I don't know if it's in Spanish or if it's in French or something. So I think it's an import from France or Spanish. I don't know. I do have a physical copy that's English and NTSC.
Votre carte sonore est correctement configurée pour les fichiers WAV.
Complete install. Alright, it's going to install. It's going to take a little while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here, and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, we got SWAT 2 installed. I don't want to restart. So it's ready to go. Next, we'll install SWAT 3. This is the Game of the Year edition. Which is actually one of the best SWAT games ever made. And of course, it's got the mission pack and the tactics and the tools that we can install. I'm just going to install the game for now. Install the mission pack later. Oh, actually, we can take everything. But it's going to take a long time to install, so I'm going to go ahead and pause right here, and I'm going to catch you on the other side. Okay, so we got SWAT 3 installed. We'll don't want to register. No DirectX. Actually, we'll let it check it. Why not? Okay. It's installed, so it's ready to go. Quit out. Okay. And yeah, it's actually one of those games where you do have to swap discs during install. Okay, next we'll install System Shock 2. This is a game that's just like Half-Life. I do have a physical copy of Half-Life, which we'll be installing later. I just gotta turn them on. Ugh. Okay. Do a full install. And we'll let it install. It's gonna, again, take time, so I'll go ahead and pause right here, and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, so we got System Shock 2 installed. And of course, it's got to check for direct show or something. Okay, we don't want DirectX. Do not want to register. And there we go. We got System Shock 2 ready to go. Next. We'll install the Incredible Machine 3 from Sierra. Yeah, if you don't have the Incredible Machine, you are missing out on one of the greatest puzzle games out there. It is just so damn fun. We'll test the sound.
Your system is correctly configured for playing WAV files.
Yeah, we can hear MIDI. That's good. I'll do a large install. Why not? Okay, we don't want to register. And there we go. We got Incredible Machine 3 ready to go. And next game to install is Rainbow Six Rogue Spear, which is the sequel to the original Rainbow Six from Red Storm Entertainment and Ubisoft. We'll go the full install. Right, it is now installing. Okay, so we got Rogue Spear installed. Not going to install DirectX, so it's ready to go. Okay, next games we'll install are the Tomb Raider series, starting with the original Tomb Raider. Now, the original Tomb Raider is an MS-DOS game, so it's going to pop up this command. First, we will install. Gotta auto-detect the sound card. It's not going to do that right now. And we'll let it install. It's actually really quick to install. You need to Alt F4. Actually, it wouldn't. Okay. Next, install Tomb Raider 2. Alright, so we'll get that installed. I think all the Tomb Raider games were made by IDOS or something. Accept the agreement. And that one's also pretty quick to install. Also very quick to install. Next we'll install Tomb Raider 3. The Adventures of Lara Croft. Alright, didn't take very long to install them all. Don't want to run it right now. And the last Tomb Raider game is Tomb Raider The Last Revelation, I should say. Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. There you go. Okay. Might be a bit longer to install. I don't know. Don't want DirectX. And they're actually pretty quick to install. That's pretty good. So we got that set up. So we got Tomb Raider ready to go. And next are the Tonka. Next games we install are the Tonka games. First we'll install Tonka Construction. These are Tonka games I used to like playing as a kid growing up. Tonka Construction was one of them. I used to play it. I don't think it requires install. Let me look at it. Actually, yeah, go to Setup. Oh, yeah. Setup, yeah. Continue. Yeah, WinG's already installed. Don't want QuickTime. Oh, yeah, it's actually going to force you. And there's another problem. It actually forces you to install QuickTime. Of course, I don't want to restart. But yeah, just like Encarta 98 actually forces you to install QuickTime. And next we'll install the cleverly named Tonka Construction 2. Alright. Ready agreement. And it's installing. And it shouldn't take very long. Should not take very long to install. And it's going to configure. Don't want to register. There you go. Tonka Construction 2 ready to go. And the next Tonka game we'll install is Tonka Diggin' Rigs. I think all the Tonka games are made by Hasbro, but I'm not too sure. This one's a bit older. Accept agreement. It's quicker, and that's actually pretty quick to install. Oh, that's got to install the intro file. Intro file is a bit bigger. Nope, don't want DirectX. Okay, I do not want to register. Don't want to run it right now. Okay, we'll install Tonka Garage. We'll set that up. It's also one of those games where the color bar fills up once you install the game. Okay. Okay, that should be done. Oh, yeah, it's gonna pull up. Don't want DirectX. So there we go. Tonka Garage installed. Next Tonka game is Tonka Monster Trucks. I think I only played Tonka Construction 1 and 2. Never got into this game, though. as a kid. I only got into Tonka Construction 1 and 2. Okay. This one's newer. It's from Infograms. Do a maximum. Now, this one's going to take a while to install because it's a much newer game. So I'm going to go ahead and pause right here, and I'm going to catch you on the other side. Okay, so we got Tonka Buster Trucks installed. We'll create a shortcut, and I do not want to register. Don't want DirectX. Pretty newer, but there we go. We got Tonka Buster Trucks ready to go. And next, we'll install Tonka Raceway. Much older. It's probably going to take a bit, so I'll probably pause right here. Okay, I do not want DirectX. And, there we go. We got Tonka Raceway ready to go. Next, we'll install Tonka Search and Rescue. Same install, except it's just a bit quicker. Oh, man. Alright. Is ready to go. And next, we'll install Tonka Space Station. This one's a bit newer. Now, this one's a bit newer. Oh, what is the holdup about? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so agreement. Do a full install. And we'll let it do its thing. Okay, don't want to register. Don't want DirectX. And we got Tonka Space Station ready to go. And the last Tonka game will be Tonka Town. Now, Tonka Town is much different. This game is much different than the other Tonka games. It's way different. It's made by Atari. And we'll let it do its thing. Okay, put a shortcut on the desktop. Yeah, this game's much newer. This game's a lot newer. No, don't want to register. And we got Tonka Town installed, so that's it for the Tonka games. The next we'll install, I think it'll be the last Living Books game for now. This is called Tortoise. Or, I don't know, whatever to call it. Not that one. Install. Yeah. The Tortoise and the Hare. Yeah. Okay. That didn't take very long at all. Next is a game I always loved as a kid, and that is Toy Story. Used to love that game playing as a kid. Now, this Toy Story game has no voices, so no Tom Hanks, no Tim Allen. It's the animated storybook, but it's fun. Now, Slight problem with this is that it will force you to install QuickTime. So it's only problem, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And we got that installed, so we got Toy Story Animated Storybook ready to go. And next is another Packer Bell game. This one is Toonland. It's a game I used to like as a kid growing up. This one has the voice of Howie Mandel in it. And this is not the Packer Bell version, though. Yeah, this is not the Packer Bell version, though. Custom. Yeah, everything looks good. It's actually very quick to install. It's from 7th level. Okay, and the last game from the ASUS. Last one will be Widget Workshop. It's another Maxis game and another game I used to like as a kid. It's kind of like the Incredible Machine a bit, as you can see. And let it do its thing. Okay. Don't want to register. Don't want to restart. Yep. So, Widget Workshop, ready to go. Okay, so I restarted, and the next games I'm going to install are games from Physical Media. I've got tons of them, but I'm not going to install all of them. I did pick out some of my personal favorites, so first one I'll be installing is another Sega game. This one is House of the Dead, which was a zombie shooter. And it's actually a #1 arcade hit, but I never played this out on arcade, you know, but I did play the second one on the Dreamcast. We'll get this to run. Try the second disc. Let me try the top drive, see if that works. Get that to run. I think I'll use the top DVD drive. Of course, with newer ones, you have to install the documentation. Okay, we'll install. Don't want DirectX. Okay, it's ready to go. Alright. So that was House of the Dead right there. Next, I'll be installing Sega Smash Pack. This one has Shinobi, Altered Beast, Columns, Phantasy Star 2, Golden Axe, Outrun, and Vector Man. So there's the disc right there. Okay, do not want DirectX. It was really quick to install. Okay. So that was Sega Smash Pack. Next, we'll install Sega Rally. I like playing Sega Rally. I used to play Sega Rally out on, when I was a kid, on my Gateway from 2007, years ago. I think I used to play it on the Saturn too, but I'm not too sure. I don't know if they had ever had it out on arcade or not. I can't obviously remember. We'll do a full install. Pause right here. Okay, not going to install DirectX. But there we go, we got Sega Smash Pack ready to go. Or Rally Championship, excuse me. We got Rally Championship ready to go. And next we'll install Puzzle Pack. I'll probably put in, like... I'll probably put Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine in it. Set it down for a second. Okay. That's the game right here. Okay. I'm gonna go with Robotnik's Machine. Don't want DirectX. Okay, very quick to install. So there you go, we got Puzzle Pack ready to go. Okay. And I'll do Virtual Fighter 2 in just a bit. Let's do Cyber Troopers Virtual On. Now, this is a game that used to be out on arcade, that I used to play out at arcade years ago. And then they got the new Cyber Troopers Virtual On for the PlayStation 2, which I unfortunately never ever played. Now, it's expert software, but it's a bit older. It doesn't show the logo. It's actually a little older, but we'll get that installed. Yeah, it's pretty loud. Oh god, I'm hearing some grinding. Well, at least CD drive's healthy. Alright. Do a full install. We got plenty of space to spare. And it's installed. Probably shouldn't take too long at all to set up. And yeah, Virtual On is, yeah, because I did used to play it out on arcade when I was just a little kid, you know. It was a Met game. Of course, I'm not installing. Go with Advanced Graphics. Okay, so we got Virtual On ready to go. Okay, what is the next game? This one is another game I used to play on the Sega Saturn with a light gun. This one is called Virtual Squad. On the Sega Saturn, though, it was called Virtual Cop. It's a rather cop-based game. I used to play on the Saturn, as you can see. Okay. Okay, let it do its thing. Okay, so we got Virtua Squad installed. It is ready to go. So... next game to install is the original Virtua Fighter. That's the one right here. And of course, on old expert software games like Sonic CD, you don't have to install the documentation, which I usually do it on my own. Let it load. Okay, we'll let it install its thing. Okay. Alright, so we got that installed. And next game to install is Virtua Fighter 2. There's the disc. Okay. Okay, we'll do a full install. This one's going to take a little while because it's a bigger file. I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, so we got Virtua Fighter 2 installed. Okay. Okay, next game is it's Garfield. Used to play Garfield as a kid on the Sega Genesis. I think it also came out on the Sega Game Gear, but I only had the Genesis version, so I think it played better on Genesis than it did on the Game Gear. Okay. And it's older, it's a 3 point, and it's mostly based for 3.1. Okay. Okay, so we got Garfield ready to go. And next, we'll install Sega Smash Pack 2. This one's got Sonic 2, Flicky, Kid Chameleon, Vector Man 2, Comic Zone, Shining Force, and Super Hang-On. Which I used to play them on the Genesis. There's also Sega Swirl, which is a puzzle game, which I'll install later. Just gonna do Smash Pack. No, don't want DirectX. Yeah. So we got Smash Pack 2 ready to go. And next we'll install a puzzle game that I think never heard about, but it was out on arcade and it was out on the Sega Saturn, and this is Baku Baku. And this game is actually pretty damn hard to find. So, but we'll install it, why not? And it's pretty quick to install, and it was really quick to install. Huh? What's that? Okay, next game to install is Panzer Dragoon, another game that I used to play on arcade and on the Saturn. And I do have Panzer Dragoon Orta on the original Xbox, so I figure, yeah, why not show you this install? Okay. Full. This is going to take a bit, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay, so we got Panzer Dragoon installed. And that will do it for that game. Next game to install, probably be the last Sega game for now. This is Virtual Squad 2. Okay. Do a normal install. That should be pretty quick. And this should be quick. Okay, not installing DirectX. Don't want DirectX. And there we go. Virtual Squad 2 ready to go. And I think that's it for the Sega games for now. Now, I do plan to get another hard drive for this computer and a network card. That way I can put all my stuff onto the network drive, which I'll be getting soon. Okay, next game. This one's from E-Games. This one is Blast Through. So many fond memories with this game. Get it out of the sleeve. Oh, let me set the camera down. Oh, there it is right here. Okay, it's going to install E-Games Game Butler. Okay, pretty quick. Didn't take long at all to install. And I gotta set the camera down, that way I can put it back in its sleeve, so hold on. Okay, next to install is another E-Games game. This one's Marble Blast. Got so many memories with this game. This game's a lot newer, but it does work on Windows 98. Okay. Pretty quick to install. And there's even custom levels. I have played custom levels, you know, which is pretty good. No, I don't wanna register. So we got Marble Blast ready to go. And the next game we'll install is Heretic 2 from Activision. It's also got the toolkit you could install, but here's just gonna install the game right now. Don't want DirectX. Yeah, we'll take everything. Alright, it's gonna take time to install. I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Alright, so we got Heretic 2 ordered. Don't want to register. And, yep, we got that game installed. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. The next game we'll install is a game from Fox Interactive. This one is Aliens vs. Predator. Okay, we don't want that. We don't want to frag it. Do a full install. Alright, we'll let it install. This will take a bit, so I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay. So we don't want DirectX to install, don't want README. So there we go, we got Aliens vs. Predator ready to go. Okay. Next up is another arcade remake. This one's Asteroids, which was the very first game on the Atari to have vector polygon graphics. And I did play Asteroids on the PlayStation as well. Okay, we'll do maximum. Right. And we'll let it install. Okay, so we got Asteroids installed, and I don't want to restart right now. Okay. Okay, next game to install is another Sierra game, but this one is Half-Life. And I've never played Half-Life on the PlayStation 2, although I did play Half-Life 2 on the Xbox, though. Never gotten into the PS2 version, though. But I got into the Xbox version of Half-Life 2, and it was really good, you know. I must have liked this one as well. And yeah, we can hear it. And we'll let it install its thing. Okay. Don't want to register. Okay, so we got Half-Life installed. Next, we'll install Mech Commander from Micropose. Which it's another mech game. Now, I do have Mech Commander 2 from Microsoft, which I'll be installing once I get the extra hard drive space on there. And then I'll install Mech Warrior 4 later on, once I get the extra hard drive. It'll be in another video, though. Yeah, we'll take everything. Nope, don't want to read me. Okay, we'll let it install. Alright, so we got Mech Commander installed, and I'm not going to register. Don't want that. Don't want to restart. Okay. Next game to install is Madden NFL 99. That's the only Madden game I'm going to be installing on my computer for now. Again, this is disc only.
Hey, this is my game.
Yep, that's what he says. Hey, this is my game. Yep. It's probably, I think I did play Madden. I also play Madden 99 on the PlayStation, which I still have to this day. We'll take everything. And this is going to take a little while, so I'll go ahead and pause the video and I'll catch you on the other side. Alright, we'll have the shortcut. Don't want to register. Alright. So we got Madden 99 ready to go. Set this down for a sec. Okay. Next game to install is Area 51, the old version. I do have Area 51 on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. But this one, I guess the old one was pretty good back then. Not sure if it's a DOS game or not. I don't know. Well, automatically pops up the install. English. And it was very quick to install. Okay. Next, we'll install Star Wars Dark Forces. It's a game I used to love playing as a kid. This one is the Super Sampler Edition, which I got it for $3 on eBay. Really cheap, you know. It's got 3 playable levels. I plan to get the full version soon. Don't think it's got an... Yeah, I don't think it has install. Oh, where's it located? Oh, it's in the E drive, okay. No. I think it's install. Yeah, there we go. Install the game. Do a standard. custom. MIDI. See if we can test the music. What's the hang up here? Ooh, I don't know. I think I must have done something wrong. Okay. Let me do E. Yeah, it's not gonna do that. Got the Sound Blaster Pro. Test the digitals, yeah. Yeah, this one's... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do that later. But we do have Dark Forces installed. So I think the full version works better. I don't know. Anyway, here's another arcade remake to install. This one is Centipede, which I do have the PlayStation version of it. I never owned it on Dreamcast, though, but this is the one we have. And I remember playing the old Centipede on arcade. And of course, it was on various, like, arcade packs on the computer. Just gonna install. Do a large install. And we'll let it do its thing. Okay, we don't want DirectX. Okay, so we got Centipede installed. Okay. Next game to install is Bug, game I used to play as a kid. Bug, another Sega game. And I actually used to play it on the Sega. I actually did play it on the Sega Saturn. I don't have the sequel, though. Sequel's pretty hard to find, so I'll try to find it and then I'll purchase it. Okay, we'll do a maximum install. I guess it only works on 95. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I guess Bug would only install on Windows 95, so I couldn't get it. But next we'll do Crusaders of Might and Magic. See how well this does. Nope, don't want DirectX. We'll take everything. Alright, we will let it install. Okay, we don't want README, we don't want to register, but we'll place a shortcut in the desktop. So, the game's ready to go. Okay, next game we'll install is the original Die Hard Trilogy, which I do have the PlayStation version of those, of Die Hard Trilogy. Custom. We don't want DirectX. Everything else will take. Now, yeah, I think it was based off the Die Hard movies, I think. And I know, it's been a long time since I watched the Die Hard movies. They're really old movies. So we got Die Hard Trilogy ready to go. Okay. Also have Die Hard Trilogy 2. That'll probably show you how to... That'll probably do install right now. It's Die Hard Trilogy 2 Viva Las Vegas. Oh yeah, you could get a PC like them too. Don't want DirectX, don't want Media Player. It's actually really, really quick to install. Alright. So Die Hard Trilogy 2 is installed, and next we can install the Descent games. We'll start with the first Descent. Yeah, case is not the best shape, but disc is pretty good shape, as you can see. The case is in not the best shape, but, you know. I actually bought it used off the internet. It's not gonna have auto run. Because this is a MS-DOS game. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think we can install the first Descent, which is unfortunate, but oh well. I'll probably get the Windows 95 version maybe soon. Okay. So Descent, first one we're going to have to bail out on that one, but we'll do Descent 2. Comes in 2 CDs. It's probably one of those games where it'll probably require you to swap discs during install. We'll wait and see what happens. Huh. Actually does force you. Only problem with this game, it actually forces you to install DirectX. But we'll cross the bridge. It's gonna test the video. Yeah, video works. Go high resolution. Go to full install. Okay, we'll let it install. Okay, yeah, you could install the DOS version, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, we don't. Okay, so we got Descent 2 ready to go. Okay. The next we'll install Descent 3, which it's a much bigger game. It actually does require you to swap discs if you do a full install. The full install is pretty big. Yeah, only 8. Yeah, only got. Yeah, we're doing good. I got less than 60 gigs left. We're doing good. So we'll get this game to run. It's a really good game. Do a full install, which is almost 1 gigabyte. So we'll go ahead and pause right here, and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, we got Descent 3 installed, so it's ready to go. Alright. Next game to install is Duke Nukem 3D, another MS-DOS game. This one is also the shareware version. So we'll put that game in. Nope. Exit out. Okay. Very quick to install. So we got Duke Nukem ready to go. Next, we'll install Doom 2. So this one's Doom 2. Probably not going to get Doom 2 installed. It's missing a DLL. Never had this problem before. Installed well on Windows XP, but why not Windows 98? I don't get that. But alright, we'll install Miss Pac-Man, Quest for the Golden Maze from Infogrames. Okay. All right. And don't want to register, don't want DirectX, take a shortcut. All right. So we got this Pac-Man ready to go. It's a nice game, but I don't feel like playing it right now. Next game to install is Pac-Man All-Stars. It also works on 98. Okay. Okay, don't want to register. Don't want DirectX. Again, we'll take the shortcut, and there we go. We got Pac-Man All-Stars installed. Okay, next game to install is Pac-Man Adventures in Time. it's not coming up. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not. I never had this. I think it's only for like, I don't know, I never had this problem before. Never had that issue on Windows XP, but I don't know why it's not working. I don't get that. I can hear that noise. It's C drive's loud. Yeah. Probably makes me want to do it through kernel X, which I'm not going to do. So, so setup fails on this Pac-Man game. I guess it only runs on XP. Next, I'll install Heart of Darkness, which was like I think it's a dungeon-based style platform game that I did play on the PlayStation. So made by Interplay. And that's the one right there. I think it plays like Rayman. I don't know. I don't know if it plays like Rayman or Ratchet and Clank or I don't know. Okay. Okay, and it works. It shows you how to control the character in that game. And didn't take very long at all to install. We don't want DirectX, don't want to register. Don't want to play it right now. So there we go, we got Heart of Darkness ready to go. Next we'll install Hexen. Original Hexen. Beyond Heretic. Which, get this to open sometimes. From GT Interactive. It's a pretty old game. It was released right around the time Windows 95 came out. Okay, it's a DOS game. Now, I did play this game on the PlayStation. That. Keyboard only. Okay, it's gonna probably launch it, but we're not gonna play it right now. Okay. So we got Hexen installed. Okay, next we'll install Star Trek The Next Generation Kilogon Honor Guard. This was based on the TV series, which I always remember watching. Put in the install disk. Paramount. And yeah, we'll take everything. So it's going to be a while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, the DirectX setup failed, but that happens all the time. And yeah, we got an error, but that happens all the time. Don't want the intro movie, don't want heat. And there we go, we got Kilogon Honor Guard ready to go. Didn't know it came in 2 discs. Alright, next game to install is Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Yeah, I don't have the original Legacy of Kain game, which is Blood Omen. I don't have that, but I might buy it one day. It's pretty fun. It's a really good hack and slash game. It's pretty fun. I think I played it on the PlayStation. I have it on the PlayStation as well. That's made by ASUS. Full. I'll let it do its thing. Okay, so we got Soul Reaver installed. It did take a while to install, but we got it set. So Legacy Cain Soul Reaver ready to go. Alright. Next game we'll install is Hexen 2. It was also made by Activision. We're going to probably have to do this manually. Probably going to have to start it manually. This, don't think has auto run. Okay, don't want to register. Maximum install. Install. Okay, it's going to take a while, so I'll go ahead and pause right here. Okay, so we got Hexen 2 installed, so it's ready to go. Don't want to play it right now. So it's ready to go. Next game to install is another Fox Interactive game. This one's called Independence Day, which was another movie-based game that I really enjoyed playing, actually. Yeah, this game is actually not going to install. You don't have it at 16 colors, so we actually need to change it. Okay. We'll let it install. I'm not going to get DirectX, not going to restart. And then we can set it back to where it's supposed to be. And, yeah, there we go. So it's 32-bit now, and we got Independence Day ready to go. And next game to install is another Star Wars game. This one is called Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2 from LucasArts. This one's also in 2 discs. Okay. Let's see. We'll choose it for best performance, high-res sounds, do a complete install. Don't want read me. Don't want the decks. So we got Jedi Knight, Dark Forces 2 ready to go. And next we'll install Microsoft Baseball 2001, because this one's most appropriate. I think that's the only Microsoft Baseball game I've ever played on the PC. Except I did play High Heat Baseball and Triple Play. And during install, it's got the voice of Tom Brenneman in it. Okay, I don't know what the hang-up is. Hold on. Okay. Great desktop.
You've come to expect great gameplay and top-notch 3D graphics from Microsoft.
Okay, so we got Microsoft Baseball 2001 installed. Okay. Just gotta set this down for a minute. I gotta put this back in the sleeve. Okay. The next game to install is another building block game. This one's called Hard Hat. Right here. Now I think this does not have auto run, since this is a 3.1 game. I believe, yeah, this is a 3.1 game. So it's not going to have auto run. Set up. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so Hard Hat. It was really quick to install, didn't take any time at all. So we got Hard Hat ready to go. Okay. And next we'll install another really good golf game. This one's called Jack Nicklaus 6 Golden Bear Challenge. Now, I think you would get this game if you were to buy an HP Pavilion back in 1999 or 2000. It would come with that game. I think it would come already pre-installed. You know. But this is the game we have.
Jack Nicklaus, welcome to Golden Bear Challenge.
Okay. I don't want DirectX. Let's see what full installation does. Okay, so we got Jack Nicklaus 6, and it did take a long time to install. But we got it done. Don't want to register.
This is Jack Nicklaus saying goodbye and thank you for playing Golden Bear Challenge.
Yeah, I'm not going to play it right now. Okay. The next game's another Sierra game. This one's Caesar 2. I don't have the original one though. I believe I don't have the original one. I could never find the original one on eBay, so I just bought the second one. I also have the third one I'll be installing in just a bit. Just gotta wait for it to install. Okay. Okay, we don't want to do the test because it's going to give us that integer divided by 0 error.
Your system is correctly configured for playing WAV files.
Okay. Maximum install, why not? And it's installing. Okay, did not take very long at all. And of course, we don't want to register. We don't want to restart right now. Oh. Must have done it too late. Okay. So we got Caesar 2 installed and ready to go. And next we'll install Caesar 3. I do have Caesar 4, but it's only for Windows XP, so I'm not going to install Caesar 4 on Windows 98, but we'll install Caesar 3 here on Windows XP. Okay. Full installation. Don't want demos. And it's going to play music during install, so I'll go ahead and pause right here and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, we already got DirectX. Don't want bookmarks. Don't want to register. Don't want README. And there we go. We got Caesar 3 installed and it's ready to go. It's a strategy game, much like Age of Empires, you know. And I think King's Quest too, but I could be wrong. And next, we got King's Quest 5. It's a really old game. I think this game was designed for 3.1. And I think it was released in 92, so it could have been around the time 3.1 came out. It's not going to have auto run. Yeah, I think this game's only supported for DAW. I don't know. Might do a DOS. I might do a DOS install. Yeah. Probably do the DOS version. Why not? Okay. Copy everything. Okay. Okay, so we got King's Quest 5 installed. So it's ready to go. Next, we'll install Lego Racers. Another Lego game, another great Lego game I used to like as a kid. Alright, and it shouldn't take too long at all to install. Yeah, I did get Lego Racers. I did get this game around, it came out in 1999. I didn't get it till 2002 or 2003, I think. I think I got it at Comp USA back then. Don't want DirectX. Don't want to register. So we got Lego Racers installed and it's ready to go. Okay. Next, we'll install Vampire the Masquerade Redemption from Activision. It's a pretty good Gothic-style RPG game. And this one is one of those games where you do have to swap discs during install. It actually takes quite a bit of time to install, so once that installs, I'll pause the video and come... Oh, sorry. That fell on me. But once I do install the game, once it's installing, I will pause it and come back on the other side. Okay. So we'll get that game to install. Yeah, the game was released in 2000. Yeah, maximum install 1.25 gigs, but get the hard drive space to spare. So I'll go ahead and pause the video and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, so we got Vampire the Masquerade installed. Don't want to register. There we go. So we got Vampire the Masquerade ready to go. Yeah, sometimes you do have to hit the button more than once in order to eject it. Okay. Okay. And next we'll install Unreal. This is the Gold Edition, which has the original game in the expansion pack. It's from Infogrames. It's another Infogrames game. I think it was also made... I don't know. I think it was also made by Epic Games, but I think it was Infogrames who made the game. Right. We'll install. Don't want DirectX. It's going to start installing. Okay, so we got Unreal Gold installed. So it's ready to go. Okay. Alright, we're getting to the really good games. Next game to install is the original Quake, which is a really, really good game. It's how the series started, you know. It was made by the same people that make Doom and Doom 2. This is not going to have auto run. Well, this is another MS-DOS game. So it's probably not going to take very long to install. Of course, it's going to probably want us to set up the sound card and everything. Or maybe not. Okay. And next, we'll install the sequel, Quake 2. This one's the Game of the Year edition. Again, the case is not the best shape, but it's another really good game. Just got a few more left before we're done for now. It is going to pop up this screen here, but we'll tell it to install. Okay. We'll do a maximum install. Install. And it's installing. Okay, we got Quake 2 installed. Alright. Set the camera down for a second. Okay. Alright. Next game to install is Quake 3 Arena. And this one's probably the best Quake game in the series. And Quake 3 Arena was made by Activision. Maximum. And it's installing. Okay, we'll put a shortcut in the desktop. Don't want to register. Don't want to restart. And so we got Quake 3 Arena installed. It's ready to go. Okay. And the next game we'll install is Total Annihilation. It's made by, I don't know. Total Annihilation's like more of a, I think it's a war game. Like a tank sim war game or something. Plays a lot like Army Men or something, or Battlezone. Regular install. And it's really quick. It's actually pretty quick to install. Okay. Didn't take very long at all to install. So we got Total Annihilation installed and it's ready to go. Great. Next game we'll install is StarCraft. One of my favorite games. One of my favorite games here on the PC. Absolutely love playing StarCraft. It's made by Blizzard Entertainment. This was the same people that make all the Warcraft games. Oh, I do plan to get Warcraft 2, Diablo, and Diablo 2. And I do plan to get the expansion pack, too. Probably get the expansion pack, too. Just wait for it to load. Okay. I will put in the product key. Okay, got the product key in. And we'll let it install. Yeah, needless to say, StarCraft's one of my favorite games, you know. I would lose about 2 hours playing, you know. It's more like a space sim game or something. And I do plan to get the expansion pack soon. Don't want to register. So there we go. We got StarCraft installed. We got a couple more games right here to install. Okay. Next game to install is a game that I just picked up. That I actually just picked up today. It's Messiah. Have not had a chance to play it yet. I think it's also another game might require swapping discs during install, but we'll see what happens with this one. Now, I've never played Messiah, so I can't tell you the impressions on that one. I heard it's really good. I heard it's a good game, though. I heard it's a pretty good game. English. It's from Shiny Entertainment and Interplay. Custom. Everything looks good. It's a big install, so I'm going to go ahead and pause right here and catch you on the other side. Okay, actually did not need to swap discs for Messiah. So we got Messiah installed. Huh? Open it. Come on. Come on. Okay. And now we're going to install the very last game for now. And this one is called Space Bunnies Must Die. I actually like this cover. It's a nice looking woman holding 2 weapons. Now, I've never heard of this game before, Space Bunnies Must Die. I think this game's like a third-person shoot-'em-up, I think. But we'll see how well it installs. Now, I will plan to install more games and software once I do get a second hard drive in. I plan to get one from like Western Digital, I think, and then I'll get a network card as well. I'll probably get Netgear on this one, but we'll see what happens. Do a large install, high resolution, and it's installing. Okay, we got Space Bunnies Must Die ready to go. Don't want README. There we go. So, yeah, we've got Space Bunnies Must Die installed. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, that's it. These were all the games I installed from physical media. Now I can show you the full reboot process. Windows 90. Yeah, because when you do have plus 98 installed, the startup screen slightly changes to not just 98, but 98 plus Windows 98 Plus. It's really cool. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's it for the software installation. Like I said, I am going to buy the network card for this computer and another hard drive for this computer. That way I can put more software on there. So, and they're not real expensive. It's They're not that expensive to get on eBay. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this long-ass video. I will set it as Premiere on YouTube. If the chat room will be open during Premiere, but it's only for Premiere. If you guys want to talk about it in the chat, you guys can. And, yeah, I guess that's going to wrap it up, I guess. If I can, I don't know what the holdup is. It's got. I think it's still loading all the drives in. Hold on a second. Okay, I did have to restart. Obviously, it froze, but I think it's working now. Let me go ahead and range icons. Auto range it. Sort by name. Okay. So yeah, that's going to wrap up the installation video, and like I said, I will have another hard drive and the network card installed soon. And like I said, I'll set it as Premiere on YouTube. Chat room will be open. Make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.